Hi, I'm Alison from Authentic Yoga and Wellbeing, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about menopause yoga. So, menopause yoga is specifically designed to help women, to give them the tools and techniques to help them manage their way through menopause symptoms. You may have been at work, you may have sat around a table at a meeting, and all of a sudden you feel this heat rising and you feel like your face is glowing like a Belisha beacon, and it can feel extremely embarrassing. Menopause yoga can help you to manage those symptoms. You might have been talking to someone, just as I have done now. You might be talking to someone and suddenly you forget their name. And you kind of panic a little bit and you think, blimey, what's their name? You're thinking, oh, what's their name? And you're not concentrating on what they're saying because all you're thinking about is, I can't remember their name. And your mind just disappears, kind of thing. Your short-term memory lapses. You might have risen to the top of your career and then all of a sudden things that you've done every day for probably years and years, you suddenly get these feelings of panic and overwhelm. And you think, how did I do this? You might wake up in the middle of the night. You might think, blimey, who's turned the sauna on? Throwing off the duvet or what have you. And you're absolutely wringing wet through. These are all symptoms of the menopause, and there are many symptoms of the menopause. So menopause yoga can help us to manage these symptoms. It gives us some tools, some techniques, something in our toolbox kind of thing that we can use every day. It's a gentle form of yoga with restorative poses. And my workshops include some information given. They're small workshops, so you don't need to think, oh, I've got to walk into a great big room of people, and it doesn't feel like that. They're small, friendly workshops. Hi, I'm Alison from Authentic Yoga and Wellbeing, and I'm here to tell you about menopause yoga. So menopause yoga is specifically designed for women to help them manage the main menopause symptoms. So you might have been in a meeting and you start to feel this heat rising and you're thinking, oh no, and you feel like your face is glowing and you don't want to draw attention to yourself, and it feels a bit embarrassing. And that has certainly happened to me. You might be talking to people and you suddenly forget their name, and you're more worried about remembering their name than actually listening to what they're saying. Again, that's happened to me. You may have risen to the top of your career and then all of a sudden you get these feelings of overwhelm and you think, oh, this is all too much. It's just too much for me. And you wonder how you did it, and you start to think you're going a bit crackers. You might wake up in the middle of the night. You might think, blooming heck, throwing the duvet off. Who's actually turned the heating up, And these are all menopause symptoms. They're all quite natural. They're all symptoms that many of us suffer from. So menopause yoga is a complementary practice, and it gives you the opportunity to learn a little bit more about the menopause, to work out what symptoms you actually suffer from and if there are any triggers for those symptoms. And it helps you to learn how to manage your symptoms and move forward with this transition comfortably and positively. So my menopause workshop is a small group workshop, only 6 people. So you don't have to feel that you're going to walk into a room of everyone and everybody needs to know my business. No, it's not like that. It's a positive, supportive group in which everyone can feel comfortable. So we do a little bit of information. I give information. We do some restorative yoga. Doesn't matter if you've never done yoga before. I will guide you through it. It's a very gentle practice. It's very restorative. And then we do a little bit about journaling techniques and how you can use journaling techniques to help you manage your symptoms. So my first workshop starts on Sunday the 22nd of February, 10 till 12 at the Elephant Rooms in Draycott. It's just 2 hours that you could use to help change your whole menopause journey. In menopause yoga, we look at menopause in a positive way, and the term is that we're moving into our second spring. So it would be great if anyone's interested, if you could contact me. The details are on the Elephant Rooms website. Just give me a bell or drop me an email, and I'd be happy to chat to you. And it'd probably be the best 2 hours you've ever spent. So they'll be light-hearted, bit of fun, bit of laughs, and they're all confidential. So it'd be great to see you. Okay, bye.